In today's lesson, we will talk about Newton's Gregory backward interpolation formula. In the previous lesson, we had seen Newton's Gregory forward interpolation formula. So let's see what is the formula for the Newton's Gregory backward interpolation formula. While comparing this formula with the forward interpolation, we need to note two things. One is that here the terms of y are all yn. So you can see this is yn, del yn, del 2yn, del 3yn. So this is one change, and the second change is that we have this del operator. This is called as the backward del operator. So instead of forward del, we will be using backward del operator. So the Newton's Gregory backward interpolation formula is y is equal to yn plus u backward del yn plus u plus 1 divided by factorial 2 del 2yn plus and so on. So we can see that this is the formula for the Newton's Gregory backward interpolation formula. So now let's understand this with the help of an example. Before we start this example, let's see what is the value of u here in this formula. So you can see u is equal to x dash minus xn upon h. What is the x dash? X dash is the questioned value, and xn, what is xn? This is the last given value into the list. So we will see what is xn here, and the h is the interval, as we know that this is for the equal interval. Now let's continue with this example. Let's see that this is the example where we have two sets of the variable, the values of two variables for x and for y. Let's say for the x we have 46, 51, 56, 61 and 66, and you can see that these values are equally spaced. From 46 to 51, this is 5. From 51 to 56, this is again 5. From 56 to 61, this is again 5. And from 61 to 66, this is again 5. So we can see that for this question, what is the value of h? The h is 5, right? And we have the respective values of the y. For x 46, y is 116. For x 51, y is 97 and so on. What is the questioned value? We have to evaluate y here when x is 64. So the questioned value is 64. So we can write here that x dash is equal to 64. So this is the next thing to be noted, that whenever we have to evaluate the variable which is near to the last value, so if you can see this 64 is near to the last value 66, then we definitely apply backward interpolation formula. And if we have to evaluate a value which is closer to the initial value, then we apply the forward interpolation formula. But right now the question value is 64 and it is near to the last value, so what we'll apply backward interpolation formula. Now right, so what is this? This is the question value. X dash is 64. We had seen that the interval h is equal to 5. So the next thing is, this is xn. What is xn? Xn is the last value of the x into the given data set. This is 66. So xn here is 66. So we have got all these values. We have h, we have x dash, we have xn. We can simply evaluate the value of u. So what will be the value of u? U will be x dash, this is 64, minus xn, this is 66, and this is divided by h, which is equal to 5. So we can see that this is minus 2 upon 5. So the value of u is equal to minus 2 upon 5, or we can also write this is equal to minus 0.4. So this is the value of u. So we can see in the formula we have evaluated this u. Now what we need this yn and del yn. What is yn? Yn will be the last respective value of the y. This is 68 in our case. So the yn will be 68. And now to evaluate this del yn, del 2yn, del 3yn, we need to create the backward difference table. So let's see how we can create the backward difference table. We'll write the values of x, y, and then in the first column, first backward del, this is second backward del, this is third backward del, and this is fourth backward del. So now let's revise the formula for the backward del. So let me write the value of u. We have already evaluated. U is minus 0.4. Now what is this backward del? So backward del of yn, this is the formula that is called as current minus previous. So what is the value of current? This is yn minus previous will be yn minus 1. So this is the formula for the backward del. So backward del of yn is equal to yn minus 1. So let's say if you want to evaluate del of y3, so what will be the value? This will be y3 minus y2. So this is the backward del. So now let's construct this first column. So we can see this is del y. Now as we can say, this is y1 minus y0. So we'll have to evaluate y1 minus y0. So what is y1 minus y0? This is 97 minus 116. So this is 97 minus 116. This is coming minus of 19. And what is this? This is del y1. Right. So we have del y1 is equal to minus of 19. How we have evaluated this? This is current minus previous, that is 97 minus 116. This is minus of 19. Let's move down. So now we have y2 minus y1. So this is y2 minus y1. y2 is 83 minus 97. So this is 83 minus 97. So this is minus 14. So this is del y2. So this is del y2, that is minus of 14, right? So we should write it in between. Let's say this is del y1, this is minus of 19, and this is del y2. I should write it a little bit up. So let me remove this and write del y2. So this is del y2 is equal to minus of 14. Now let's evaluate this del y3. This is y3 minus y2. y3 minus y2. So this is 74 minus 83. So we have this 74 minus 83. This is minus of 9. So what is this minus of 9? Del y3. So let me write here del y3. Del y3 is equal to minus of 9. And in the last, y4 minus y3. y4 is 68. 68 minus 74. This will be del y4. This is equal to 68 minus 74. This is minus of 6. So we have this first construct, the first backward del. Now let's construct this del to y. Again, this del to y will be the current minus previous. So del y2 minus del y1. So this will be del y2 minus del y1. This is del 2 y2. So minus of 14 minus of 19. So this is minus of 14 minus and minus. This is plus. So we have 5, right? So we have 5. Let me erase this and just write 5. So this is 5. Right. Now next is del y3 minus del y2. This will give us del 2 y3. This is minus 9 minus 14. So this will be again a plus 5. Next is del y4 minus del y3. This is del 2 y4. So this will be minus 6 and plus 9. So this will be minus 6 minus 9. So basically minus 6 plus 9. This will give us 3. So this is the del 2y construct. Let's construct del 3y. Again, this will be del 2y3 minus del 2y2. So this is del 3y3. This is equal to 5 minus 5, 0. Next is del 2y4 minus del 2y3. So this is del 3y4. This will be 3 minus 5 minus of 2. And in the last column, we have to evaluate this del 4y. So this will be del 4y4. this is equal to del 3 by 4 minus del 3 by 3. This is minus 2 and minus 0. So this is finally minus of 2. So we have this complete table, and you can see from the formula we need only yn, del 2 yn, del 3 yn. In our case n is 4, the last value, so this is 4. So we need y4, del y4, del 2 y4, del 3 y4, and so on. So this is y4. So what are the values that we will need? Let me highlight these values. So these values I need to put into the formula. So these are the values. This is y4, this is del y4, this is del 2 y4, and this is del 3 y4, this is del 4 y4. So these are all the values. So let me keep these values aside, and then I'll substitute these values into the formula to evaluate the final result. So let me keep these values aside. Let me write these values. So we have y4 is 68, del y4, the del y4 is minus 6, del 2y4, del 2y4 is 3, del 3y4, del 3y4 is minus 2, and lastly this is del 4y4, this is again minus of 2. So we have all these values. Now let's substitute these values into the formula and evaluate the actual result. So let me remove this and substitute these values into the formula. Let me write the formula first. As you can see, this is y. This yn will be y4 plus, this is u backward del y4 plus u plus 1 by factorial 2 del 2 y4 plus u plus 1 u plus 2 divided by factorial 3 backward del 3 del y4 plus u plus 1 u plus 2 u plus 3 by factorial 4, and this is backward del 4 y4. So the formula will end here at this point because we are not having the further del operators. So for this, let me substitute these values. Y4 is equal to 68 plus, this is u, the value of u we had evaluated, minus 0.4. So this is minus 0.4. Then del y4, the value of del y4 is minus of 6. So this is minus of 6 plus again u minus u.4 u plus 1 minus u.4 plus 1 whole divided by factorial 2 and del 2 y4. What is del 2 y4? Del 2 y4 is 3. So this is multiplied by 3 plus. So this will be minus 0.4 minus 0.4 plus 1 and minus 0.4 plus 2 whole divided by factorial 3, and this is multiplied by del 3 y4, this is minus of 2. Right, so this is the last term. So minus 0.4 minus 0.4 plus 1 minus 0.4 plus 2 minus 0.4 plus 3 whole divided by factorial 4, and this is multiplied by del 4 by 4. So del 4 by 4 is minus of 2. So we had substituted all these values. Now we will be using the calculator and we can evaluate the result of this value. So by calculating with the calculator, this comes to be 70.25. So this is our final answer. So at x is equal to 64, the value of y comes to be 70.25. So this is how we can use the Newton's Gregory backward interpolation formula to find out the value of missing term with the help of the interpolation. And we had used two things here. In the formula we had used all y and the last terms, and we have used the backward del operator. For that we had seen how we can create the backward difference table. I hope you have understood the concept of this Newton's Gregory backward interpolation formula. Practice more and more questions, and feel free to ask your questions if there are any. Use the comment box and ask your questions. Thank you so much.